Hello, everybody. This is Renee from Angelic Comfort and also from Open Door to the Immortal Phoenix in Auburn, New York. I'm here with your weekly outlook forecast for the week of August 4th. Also, know that some of this may and may not resonate with you. Some of it all might, and some of it might not. Don't force it to fit. But I think this is probably going to touch on a little bit of something for everybody. Okay, so we're going to start. Here we go. Now, I just want to point out here that the underlying energy for this week is chaos. Okay, it could be chaos within your own world, chaos in the community, chaos in your city, the United States, or the country that you live in. Okay, it could also be chaos within your own mind, conflicting thoughts on what to do, stuff like that. Okay, so understand that the energy is chaos. Okay, not always very simple, but when I was shuffling, the first two cards flew right out of the deck the minute I shuffled, and I was like, holy cow, hope, understanding, and summon. Okay, but hope and understanding are the ones that came right out. So when we hope, okay, a lot of times we give up in the fact that maybe we feel a little bit lost, or we have some decisions to make and we don't know what decision to make. And it just, we want to be open-minded, or maybe we need to be open-minded about something. But either way, they're saying hope goes along with faith. Okay, if you can't see, as here we have the moon in the trees in the forest, if you can't see your way, allow your guides, allow spirit, and allow the moon, okay, to lead you, to guide you. Don't be afraid. Have hope and have faith that things will work out. Now, understanding. Understanding comes with understanding maybe your situation, understanding others around you, understanding things that are going on, understanding deep within you what it is that you truly want. Okay? Again, keeping an open mind as to what's going on within the chaos around us, or within our mind, or with those that we love and care about, or work, anything like that. Having an understanding of other people, along with being patient, helps, and it goes a long way. It goes an awful long way. So when you take the time to just calm your mind and be still and let the answers come to you, knowing that you can have an understanding and the compassion needed. It also gives you the opportunity to call on your inner strength and call in your spirit guides, maybe even some friends for advice, to give you the courage and the strength to move forward. We all have it in us. All have it in us. If we have this dream or this goal that we really want to fulfill, the important thing to understand is that we can do that, because we have the inner strength. It's a lot of times because fear, focus, holds us back. Okay, so then we have focus, meditation, and the High Priestess of Earth. Okay, so we talk about focus. When you have a target, when you have this plan, when you have a dream, when you have a goal, whether it be wanting a relationship with somebody, when you want a new job, when you want to move, when anything that it is, you want to buy a new car, even sometimes having to plan an event or a wedding or anything like that. When you keep focus, when you keep a focus, keep your eye on the prize or on the target, okay? And then you aim. You aim your bow and your arrow. Those are your thoughts. Those are your intentions. You're going to aim them at your target, at your intended target, okay? And then you're going to release, okay? You're going to release the bow, the string on the bow, to let the arrow go towards your target. But understand, the more focus you have, the better off you are. But also know, just like the wind, there's conditions, right? You can throw it off target. There's always a reason, okay? And it could be like with meditation, maybe now is not the time, or you really need to still your mind and understand what's going on around you. But still keep focused and keep balanced, okay? Take care of yourself. When we talk about the High Priestess of Earth, we're talking about our health. We're talking about our, not only just like physical health, but mind, body, and spirit, and the health of the earth, okay? The ground that you walk on, the area that you live on, the area that you work on, taking care of it, appreciating what it is, your body, the earth, and all that is that you need to stay grounded, balanced, and focused and healthy. Okay? It's very, very, very important this week because, like I said, there's a lot of chaos, and some of it could be caused by, even you, that you're going to cause a little chaos because you're going to take that step to move forward knowing that you have that ability. When we have fear and we're afraid to move forward and take that step forward, we hold ourselves back, right? We hold ourselves back in many ways. But once we take that first step, sometimes we get that initiative, that momentum that we need to continue to move forward. Okay? So I'm using a different deck here. I'm going to add in a little something different. And we have the Karmic Trench, which is the Four of Scrolls. Now you see the man here. He's building a trench. He's building a trench. He has the seeds right here. Okay? And he's got several rows that are already dug up, and he keeps digging deeper, and he's building these trenches, and he's got so much more to go. And he's not planting the seeds, though. He's like digging, but he's not planting the seeds. So he's missing out. He could miss out. The thing that we talk about with the karmic trenches, we're talking about currently our karmic debt. We're talking about our karmic debt from past lives. We're talking about those things that we repeat constantly, constantly, constantly. And we know where the issue is within us. We know why we're not moving forward. We know why we're missing out on opportunity. We know that the problem lies within us because this is something we have repeated through past lives. And when we came into this lifetime, we thought, well, geez, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to break that karmic cycle from each lifetime. But you still don't break it. So this is a reminder that those things that are repetitive patterns and stuff for you, that this week is to take a really good, strong look at them and say, where can I do better? Where can I move forward? Okay? And where can I change so that what it is that I want will come to me, so that I can have that abundance, so I can have that peace of mind, that happiness, that new relationship, that new car, that new job, do what it is that I truly want to do. What is that karmic cycle, whether it be procrastination, whether it be not having the self-esteem to feel that you can go forward, move forward with this. Maybe it's that you're having difficulties with communicating and you need to learn how to communicate more effectively. Right? I mean, it could be anything. Maybe it's overspending money. So how are you going to change? You know what you have to do. You know what the problem is. How are you going to change it? The answer is within you. But you need to break these karmic cycles. Otherwise, when you come back in another lifetime, you're going to have to repeat it all over again. Okay? And they're talking about also diversity. So when we talk about diversity, we're talking about keeping an open mind, being willing to have that open mind to make the changes we need to change within us, within our lives, or how we present ourselves to other people. Keeping an open mind is when we learn. Okay? When we don't have an open mind and we aren't willing to listen to other people and we stay staunch within our own beliefs, our belief systems and the way that we do things or the way things are going to be done because it's always been done this way, believe it or not, you lose out. You lose out on opportunity. You lose out on being able to work closely with other people. You block out that good luck, that good energy. Okay, so when you are able to be open-minded and diversified and understanding that every situation is different, every person is different, every vehicle is different, right? Everything has to be handled differently. So it's calling for you to have an open mind this week. When we see the card of Archangel Michael, okay, he's there with two children, right? And he's ready to pick up the little boy, but see the energy radiating out around him, saying that you're all protected. You're protected. You are loved. We've had some scary mass shootings here in the United States, and my heart goes out to all of the people within those communities, the family members, and the friends of those people who were murdered. And gosh, those that are in the hospital, those who are wounded, even those who had to see. But know that you're all protected, okay? Trust your intuition. Do what it is that you need to do to keep yourself safe and move forward. So don't ever fear that you're not protected. Archangel Michael is here this week to say it's okay. You are protected. And we have the King of Keys. King of Keys is typically a male. It could be a female. Because these are generic. This is a person who is like an entrepreneur. They own a business. Very, very much business oriented. They work a lot. Okay? They bring in the money. They know how to make the money. They know how to manage people. They come with a lot of ideas. So this could be you, or this could be somebody coming into your life to help you maybe with a new business, with finding that new home, with helping you with abundance, anything like that. Maybe even a surprise for you. But no, like if you were to have if this is somebody coming into your life that, for relationship purposes or friendship, know that they might not have the people skills, okay, for communication, because they're so busy working. They work. And that's really not a bad thing. But know that if you're looking for somebody who's going to be very communicative and, at your beck and call, know that none of you are needy. You shouldn't be needy, but you should be, embracing a relationship if you want, and, equal parts, right? 100% from each people. And this person will be very faithful and very loyal, but they're going to be a worker, and they're going to work. They're going to work a lot of times and a lot of hours, and that's how they prosper. Okay, so just be aware if this is somebody coming in for a relationship. Then we have the willow tree. And the willow tree, it's really interesting. The willow tree spreads its roots out really long, far, and deep. Okay, and they soak up the water, but they're very strong. They stand up to adversity, and they stand up to all sorts of different things that are going on. And what it's saying basically is that you have the strength. You have the strength, and you have the power within you to stand up and face whatever it is that's happening this week in your life, whether it be around the world, within the U.S., within your city, within your town, within your own home, at work, anything like that. You have that strength to stand proud and tall and to shine. And it's up to you. It's up to you to get that self-esteem and to understand that you can move forward. Okay, so then we talk about our animal totems this week, and we talk about the wombat spirit and the dove spirit. And the wombat spirit talks about being at home, and the dove talks about peace, of course, right? Dove can also mean love, so you can take that as you want. When we talk about the wombat spirit, and we talk about being at home and being at peace with the dove spirit, we talk about home is where we settle. It's in our heart. It's wherever you be, wherever you want to relocate to. It's appreciating what you have and opening up your heart to compassion for others. This is including the dove spirit. Compassion. And are you being compassionate enough? You want that peace. You have to be peace. You can't argue. You can't stir the pot. You can't engage in other people's drama, and you can't have drama if you want peace. Okay, so it's all about finding home, feeling comfortable. Once you're there, once you recognize that home is where your heart is, or it's in your heart, or it's where you are now, and appreciating what you have for now, because that's how we get more. That's how we move forward, is through appreciation and gratitude. Once we find that, then we'll have the inner peace, as long as we don't engage in things that could ruin our inner peace. Now, it's about choices, right? Again, the choice is yours. You can have peace at any point in time, but it's up to you to create it for you. It's not up to anybody else. It's like happiness. It's up to you to create that happiness. It's not up to anybody else. If you want that peace, whether it be world peace, peace in the U.S., calmness, peace within your own life, peace within your own heart, has to start with you. Has to start with you. You can't expect it to come from somewhere else, and you can't sit there and think it's just going to happen. It's something that you create. So talking about that, talking about being at home, love one another, be compassionate, understand that you don't know what everybody else is going through around you because you're not walking in their shoes, and they don't know what you're going through either. Okay? We're still in the shadow of Mercury retrograde for another week and a half. Okay? So even though Mercury retrograde ended on the 31st, we have 2 full weeks of the shadow. So continue to watch what you say. Be kind, be compassionate, love each other, help each other, and understand. Be patient. Okay? Have a great week, everybody. You've got this in you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Much love to you all. Namaste.